Hello and welcome to the news update on NT International. My name is Justin Bemunyi. President Bola Tinubu has appointed Professor Segun Aina as the new registrar of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, succeeding Professor Ishaq Oloyede, whose two-term tenure expires on July 31st, 2026. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga, indicates that Professor Aina, a distinguished academic and systems expert with extensive experience in national examination systems, digital infrastructure, and public sector institutional reform, holds a Bachelor in Engineering in Computer Systems Engineering from the University of Kent, an MSc in Internet Computing and Network Security, and a PhD in Digital Signal Processing, both from Loughborough University, United Kingdom. With over 15 years of post-graduation experience, Professor Aina operates at the intersection of technology, policy, and institutional transformation, advising federal and state governments on system design, digital transition, and operational reform. At 39, he became one of Nigeria's youngest computer engineering professors and will now make history as JAMB's youngest registrar. President Tinubu expects Professor Aina to bring to bear his vast experience, knowledge, and practical insight into the operations of the board to take the critical educational organization beyond the laudable heights achieved by his predecessor. Our Minister of Foreign Affairs, Bianca Ojukwu, has met with the Chargé d'Affaires of the Embassy of the Republic of Korea to Nigeria, Tak Namgung, ahead of the Korea-Africa Foreign Ministers meeting in Seoul, South Korea. A statement by the Foreign Ministry spokesperson Kimibie Ebienfa says the high-level gathering will host ministers and representatives from 54 African countries to build on the momentum of the inaugural Korea-Africa Summit. Key focus areas for the meeting include critical minerals and supply chains, strengthening cooperation in energy, critical minerals and logistics in response to global geopolitical risks, as well as economic and strategic partnerships, expanding trade and green transition, and digital innovation following up on the 2024 summit objectives. Now, the World Health Organization says the risk from a deadly Ebola outbreak is high in Central Africa, but remains low globally, adding that the virus had likely been spreading for months. The agency has stored medical and safety supplies set to be distributed in Bunia following the outbreak of the highly contagious hemorrhagic fever that hit the Democratic Republic of Congo. The 17th Ebola outbreak to hit the DRC is already suspected of having caused 139 deaths from around 600 probable cases. This is where the news update ends. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Justin Bemunyi.